Hello and good morning. Welcome to the online classes of computer science with Python. This is Renuka and today we are going to discuss about application software and its types. So in our previous video we studied about softwares. What are softwares? They are the tangible part of the intangible part of the computer which we cannot touch. And softwares are of two types: system software and application software. So system software, that part of software which helps in the smooth working of system like operating system, language processor, linker and loader. So this all we have discussed in our previous videos, that what software is and various types of system software. Today we are going to discuss about application software. What is application software and what are its subdivisions like general purpose software, special purpose software, utility software and its various types. So moving forward, we will first discuss about application software. As you can see in the figure that the central core part is hardware, then comes the system software which helps in the smooth working of this hardware, then comes application software which is actually very much near to the user and it is designed for the end user and it helps them to work according to their need. For example, word processor, web browsers, spreadsheets. So these all are parts of application software. Now, as application softwares are designed for end users, but they are categorized in three categories: general purpose, specific purpose, and then comes the utilities. Now, based on their task, general purpose softwares are the softwares which are needed for a variety of tasks. For example, one student want to type in a letter and another want to type a resume. So both want to format the text. So for them there will not be any different application, but a general purpose application, that is word processor. So general purpose application softwares are the softwares that are used to fulfill the needs of a group of people who are working on one particular function, who are working for one kind of function. So they are general purpose application softwares. Suppose a student want to make a presentation and an employee also want to make a presentation. Student want to make a presentation for school, like he want to give one seminar over any particular topic, and for that he need to make a presentation. An employee want to make a presentation for his company. So for that both will use presentation software. So that means that is general purpose application which helps to cater the needs of a almost similar task doing group of people. Then comes specific purpose. Specific purpose means they are designed for executing one specific task. For example, the cameras in our phone, they are used to take pictures and share the pictures. Web browsers, calculators, media players, they all are designed only for one special type of task. So that's why they are known as specific purpose application softwares. Then comes utility. Utility improves the functioning of computer infrastructure. They are basically the housekeeping functions, or we can say the housekeeping softwares that include data compression, data recovery and disk defragmentation and many more. So they helps in the smooth working of system. It is not like that if there is no utility software then the system will not work, but the job of utility software or the utility programs is to help the computer system run smoothly. Nowadays many utility softwares are working part of operating system. Even if there is no utility software on your computer, the computer will work, but with the right kind of utility software loaded, the computer becomes more reliable and even its processing speed increases. So like many commonly used utility softwares are, the very first is antivirus software. So this is a utility software which detects and removes computer viruses or infected areas or unauthorized user to enter to your system. So if a virus is found, it may alert the user, flag the infected program, or kill the virus. So many antivirus are like Norton and many more are there and we can use. So viruses are also a type of programs, and to control them to infect your system, antivirus is also a set of programs. Then comes disk defragmenter. Disk defragmenter, basically what happens, let's first understand that how, suppose this is a memory, take the color to black, this is the system memory. So the red part is the used part for some job or task, like 10 KB this is for job 1 and 10 KB this is for job 2. So this much space is used and this rest is again 10 white one, that is unused. Now this is the scenario of your present memory location in system. Now if you want to store a new block to be allocated, and that takes 20 KB. So how I will set this in memory, because no continuous 20 KB space is there. So there is only 10 KB, 10 KB and then 10 KB. So I have to divide this job into two parts. For 10 KB and 10 KB, one part I can store here in this box and second part I can store somewhere here or here. So this is how fragmented memory happens. So this will slow down the speed, because when we want to access this job, then it will first take 10 KB from this section and 10 KB from this section. So in spite of delaying the processing, what we can do, we can use disk defragmenter. What disk defragmenter will do, it will defragment the various fragments. It will collect the used space at one end and the unused memory at another end. So is it clear that how it will work? क्या करेगा ये, used memory space को एक जगह कर देगा और unused memory space को दूसरी जगह कर देगा. So it is showing like this. After defragmentation, the fragments are removed and now the used space is at one place and this unused is 30 KB, that is on the other corner. Now easily we can allocate this 20 KB job to this 30 KB. So there is adequate room for 20 KB job. So this is how defragmenter work. So basically what defragmenter is, it is like cleaning house and helps to arrange files and unused space on the hard disk. The memory which is in small chunks randomly, sometimes these chunks of appropriate size is not available. The operating system has to break the file in fragments and that results in slower access to files. So why is defragmentation important? Because every computer suffers from the constant growth of fragmentation, and if you don't clean the house, your PC or server will suffer. How it will suffer? That your PC's processing speed will become slow, backup take too long time, long boot times and many freeze ups. Freeze ups means system will hang frequently and random crashes. So when your system perform like this, so don't blame your operating system. There is no problem in your operating system. Simply don't think that your computer is old. Just run over the defragmenter and all your problems will be sorted out. So that was disk defragmenter. Next come backup software. Why backup? Backup is what? Backup is that system or operating system creates supplementary exact copies of your important files, databases or entire computer, and that they can be later on used in case of data loss. Suppose your data lost due to some reason, in that case you can backup your stored data or take backup from the exact copies of your file. So like we prepare notes, everything is there in book, and why we prepare notes? When we hear lecture, so after some time we may forget the lecture or we need to re-understand things. So in that case we can refer to our notes. So that is what a backup copy we are maintaining in case we forgot or we forgot what we understood. In that case we refer to our backup copy. So likewise we take backup in our pen drives, CDs, so that is also a type of backup. But backup software do its task automatically. It will take backup for you in your system. Then comes compression program. What is compression program and what's the need? Basically, as the name suggests, it is the utility that can compress and decompress various files. Compress means suppose your file is too long and too large, it will take a lot of memory space. But if you will compress that file and keep that file in your hard disk, then it will take approximately 1/10 or 1/20th time the space it requires will reduce. So sometimes it is, suppose you are keeping your clothes in your wardrobe, and if you keep your clothes in your wardrobe by folding them properly, ironing them properly, so after ironing, so the clothes will take less space and it will be easier for you to find any particular cloth. So like this, if the files are compressed, so you can save those files in your system with less space, and that will improve your system's performance. So various compression utilities available are WinZip, WinRAR, 7-zip and etc. Next come disk cleaner. What is disk cleaner? It is small, fast, open Windows utility to free disk space. The utility first searches and analyzes the hard drive for files that are no longer of any use, and then removes the unnecessary file. So whatever files you are not using from not using frequently or not in use from a long time, those files can be cleaned up, and that will improve your system performance. And how you can start these utilities? Mostly these utilities are available, like click on to start, then goes all programs, then go to accessories, then accessories, there will be system tools, and disk defragmenter, disk cleanup, all are available there, and you can use them frequently to clean up or to improve the performance of your system. Next and the last comes device drivers. Many times you have seen that we install a printer, we connect a printer, or we connect some other external or hardware device to our system. We need a CD with them. We install that software in a system. What those softwares are known, which are needed to be installed whenever we add some हार्डवेयर टू आवर सिस्टम. जब भी हम कोई हार्डवेयर अपने सिस्टम से लगाते हैं तो हमें एक सेट ऑफ प्रोग्राम्स, अ सेट पीस ऑफ सॉफ्टवेयर अपने सिस्टम में इंस्टॉल करना होता है, एंड दैट इज नोन एज डिवाइस ड्राइवर. डिवाइस ड्राइवर हेल्प्स टू मेक आवर डिवाइसेस compatible to the machine so that those devices can communicate and interface with the operating system. जो भी डिवाइसेस हमने लगाई हैं अपने सिस्टम के साथ, ताकि वो इजीली कम्युनिकेट कर सके, बिकॉज प्रिंटर का अपना मेथड है काम करने का, अपनी लैंग्वेज है, एंड सिस्टम की अपनी लैंग्वेज है. दोनों आपस में कम्युनिकेट कर सकें तो उसके लिए हमें एक सेट ऑफ प्रोग्राम्स चाहिए, और वो सेट ऑफ प्रोग्राम्स को हम क्या बोलते हैं? डिवाइस ड्राइवर्स. सो डिवाइस ड्राइवर्स हेल्प a device to communicate with the machine. For example, if we are having printer and we give a command control plus P, so that command will go to the device driver, and through device driver it will be understandable by the operating system that what the user demands from the machine or the system. So this is what utility softwares. So basically utility softwares are the housekeeping softwares which are helping to improve the performance of your system. They are not doing actually something worth which will give you output at once, or which will cater your requirements, fulfill your requirement particularly or collectively, but they are very much important to improve your performance of your system, so that your system works smoothly and give you your required results efficiently. So that's all with the application software. Thank you very much, and wait for the next video.